We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, if he were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way.
That's inside.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Anthony Santander is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Alex Cobb gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Lindor.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside. Inside, ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he hits it hard to the right side. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And here's Renato Nunez. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Chris Davis now. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. The pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Set to go now, Austin Haynes, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now Carlos Santana having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Santana.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 10 home runs, and 32 driven in. Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, DJ Steward. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Chance Sisco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Indians due to hit here in the 3rd, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
Hernandez stands at second with no outs. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Haynes on the run for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Tyler.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopper to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Settling in now, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batter, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
This is in the air out to right field. Naquin is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Alberto has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
Stepping in, Franmil Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And that's off the left field wall.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The designated hitter.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Haynes.
Austin Haynes the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Chopped at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here's another 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the outfielder, Oscar Mercado. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Mercado is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Davis is there.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Cobb comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Hunter Harvey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Carlos Santana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Reyes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Harvey, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 3 runs already home here. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Domingo Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 delivery. To third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So coming to the plate, DJ Steward. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Chance.
Digging in, Chance Sisco, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
One out and a runner on third. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hanser Alberto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready with the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in once again, Roberto Perez. A fly out and a single for him so far. Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopped down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count remains full. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Naquin rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles nothing. Standing in now, Anthony Santander. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Renato Nunez. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Striding in once again, Austin Haynes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Rooker.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A pause and the 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Watch out, 1-1.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Ready for another shot now. DJ Steward, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Dahlbeck.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
One and 1, here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with another 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles nothing. Tanner Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Roberto Perez is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got a full count?
In the air out to straightaway left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Indians have an early threat here in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. For the current campaign, Perez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A runner in scoring position with none out. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. High in the air. Dahlbeck is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top 8-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Iglesias, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Baltimore down to their final strike. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Clevenger earns win number 4 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.